We all have those days where the gym is the last place we want to be. The Balanced Hustler. What's up, Balanced Hustlers? It's your boy Jeff here. So today was one of those days for me. We all have those days where the gym is the last place we want to be. And guess what? We don't gotta skip those days. We gotta conquer those days. And basically, here's a little formula of what I do when I'm hitting that plateau. First thing, you just get in. You start to warm up, hit a stretch, get your little neck loose, back loose. 9 out of 10 times, the momentum starts to kick in. On days where I don't feel like lifting, I train lighter. Essentially, I'll just put on a very comfortable weight and just get a nice good pump, and I feel like I accomplished something without skimping or going crazy. It does suck when that's leg day, because usually with legs you gotta go heavy, but I love essentially feeling accomplished. And I think when you have those days where you don't want to be there, you even get more out of it when you get in there, you get training, and you basically did something you didn't want to do today and you feel great about it. It's a win-win, baby. And the big thing is the reminder. Remind yourself while you're at the gym. You want to be a better you. You either want to be in better shape, you want to feel better, you want to lose weight. Remind yourself while you're there and smash that workout, man. Gonna make you feel a million times better. And let's just go straight into our whole thing. Why Balanced Hustlers talk about everything, right? It's our whole day. Work. A lot of times, man, you're tired, you're drained, your mind's on something else, you have some stress, you don't feel like being at work, but guess what? You gotta accomplish that anyways. You gotta hit your goals. Making sure you're knocking your work out. You wanna exceed that stuff. You just wanna do subpar work. Nobody comes and says, man, I just wanna be subpar today and do the bare minimum, right? Like, that's nobody's goals. Everybody wants to be good at something, good at what they do. Take those days in, let it motivate you more to just come and crush it. If you can train on those days where you absolutely don't feel like training and get something done, you are going to be ahead of goal, ahead of expectations. Because I'll say at least once or twice a month. It also could be stressful. Right now, I have a big set of 2 events. I have a mailer and an SMS meetup. People register for those events, and I personally screen them myself because I want it to be the utmost quality of people to attend these events, making sure that they're actual email and SMS senders that want to attend. A lot of people try to get in that and, let's say, pose that they're those things, and they're not. So I'll wake up in the morning overwhelmed by the guest list, by what's on my plate, and it's like I need to get straight to that and skip working out. And today was one of those days, man. That's why it's good we're talking about that topic today. But you know what? After I got a little pre-workout in, I started feeling, the adrenaline come from, having that and just getting in there and getting my first sets in. I am so glad. I actually started on the cardio bike. I've been able to ride a little bit this last couple weeks per my Achilles rehab, which sucks. Hopefully none of you ever tear your Achilles because it does suck. But you jump on that recumbent bike, you start hitting it, you get your sweat going on. What I love right now, Colorado, is money this time of year. It's warm, but it's not crazy hot, and it's not humid. So in the morning, you could get a really good workout, just start sweat, open the garage up a little bit, and get your music going. I have a good group of people actually training right now that work with me. One of the guys, Jared, helps me do my videos. He comes and gets a lift in the morning with me. My friend Luke comes, the barber that we do some videos at the barber shop. I always get a good laugh there, kind of sets my mind free getting to the barber shop because, you hear all the stories and everything there. It's no joke what those barber shops are just a bunch of gossip or whatever, but it gets you to just, get out of your funk sometimes. So today was one of those days. I got in a lift. I knocked out my screenings for today. I always set a goal. Man, I set a goal for everything. And this isn't just some bull crap that I want to put on YouTube, man. I really do set goals. I want to get in certain shape at certain times. I want to travel X amount of times. I want to hit revenue goals. I want to hit work goals. Right now with my meetups, I'm really well known for these. I've been doing them for years. The Miller Meetup, 16 years, and that's an eternity in digital marketing, because it evolves so fast. And the things people were doing 16 years ago, most of them, I mean, sending email as a traffic source is still there, but how it's evolved and changed and gotten so hard over the years. And you have to learn to transition, man, and be good at what you do. And that's one of the things that, I'm set out for, is like, make sure I hit what I want to do. Today I wanted to get a lot of screenings done. I did that. We got some new people to test out some of the offers we have and different things. So I have an affiliate network, which is a subset of companies, different partners. I have an SMS company. I have a call center. I do have some mutual partners. They're just not all the same, but they'll be involved in all of them. But these meetups are just a wealth of intel. And for those of you that don't know me yet, but you just want to come and you're actually like sending email and you want to get better at it, or SMS, and these are can't miss events. There's one in New York and one in Las Vegas in the beginning of the year. It's like January, February-ish. And there's one August, end of July and August. It fluctuates at times. This one's the beginning of August. Email, essentially we focus on everything from mass delivery, inboxing techniques. It's not easy. Even big brands spam box a lot. And Google is so smart. For every dollar we spend to send emails, they spend $10,000 to combat bulk email, right? And block it and filter it because they want to be in control, and they're the big boys. If you look at your email list, Gmail is probably 80% of your subscribers. So you have to know how to manage those. So not to get in these crazy old rants, but today's win was I got my lift in and I didn't want to. That lift helped me come motivated when I sat at my desk to do my screenings and get focused and just manage my day much more efficient. I use this calendar app called Motion. It lets me arrange my schedule according, like when to check my emails, when I stick to that, like everything on schedule, which I do, I'd have to say at least 85% of the time. That 15% of the time is my kids are sick or there's something that had came up in business and I have to shift my schedule around and I have to move stuff around, not every day, but 85% success rate for that. I would love to be in where I could confidently say 90s or 95%, but there's some variables in being, your own business and your own entrepreneur. You have to, I'm the only one that manages some of these teams, so if I don't do it, it doesn't get done kind of thing. So knocked out the Miller Meetup, SMS Meetup, changed some of the creatives that I send out to I think it's almost 5,000 people have registered to attend these events, and we only let in, X amount of people. So I send out to those 5,000 people that are my subscribers that want to attend this, I send out a thing to register because we want everyone to register. And what we do is we figure out what they do. If they don't email, but why did they want to be there, but we still couldn't let them in, there's potential to work together, and we don't want to miss those opportunities too. So we go through all of this. I go through their LinkedIn. I try to get every bit of juice out of the meetups and what it does. So it's an awesome opportunity for me. But back to new mailers. If you are a mailer, comment down below. I'll get you on a sign up link and you can come and check these things out. We piggyback off the affiliate ball, which my boy D Money, shout out to you D Money. I've been going to events with him and doing some collabs with him for a long time. He has my man Too Short coming out to perform. I'm a big Too Short fan. My license plate says Too Short. I love the dude. He's an awesome artist. I love rap, and all that jazz. But gonna be out there. And if you SMS, we have an SMS meetup. We like to get the collaboration because I'm telling you, so many of these people are so much more technical, and basically instead of me taking years to learn this stuff or whatever, I speed it up and learn. I get the good people to come into my circle and we brainstorm, and I take tidbits and I give my tidbits of what works for me, because on my team we're constantly troubleshooting things and how to get the best delivery, etc. And we come up with massive systems. But these events are to collab, talk to people about what's the problem. If you're a big mailer or even in any sort of mailing, Yahoo went through some big transitions with their Oath platform, and their delivery has been getting really hard. A lot of people, even though your list could be 80% Gmail, your subscriber base and products you convert off of that using base could be majority of Yahoo, because they're typically the age group of around, I would say, early 30s to late 50s. And then that was the AOL, like, 40s to the 60s and older, because they're one of the first pioneers to give the free email address, and you could get their thing when you still had dial-up, and you paid for the time you were on the internet, but not to have a mailbox. And then it all went to free stuff, and you just moved that over, and then become like paid ads is how they monetized that. And they wanted a revenue stream to be theirs, mainly theirs alone, and you had to figure out ways to get your stuff into the inbox and get your clients still to buy whatever you are marketing for. And we've done a lot of stuff from diet, health, beauty. Auto insurance is one of my big verticals, so we love saving everybody on auto insurance. Who doesn't love saving money, right? But not to ramble on, your boy's marketing events are huge. If you'd like to come, I'd love everyone to be a part of it. Check it out. Bring some value, bring whatever you can to the table. We have a lot of people that talk about different ESPs. If you don't know what that is, I could explain that to you. But Campaigner will actually be a sponsor of the Mailer Meetup. They're a massive ESP. We'd like to get others, it's Klaviyo, Get Response, etc., that we have working relationships with, and get a lot of marketers, in front of them, so you get good delivery, and essentially you could reach out to whoever subscribes or buys from your products, etc., and make it a win-win. And SMS, we work with a lot of big carriers. Pineapple are my longest sponsor for routes. They help with your SMS sending, whether you're sending toll-free messages, long code, which is a 10-digit, looks like a phone number, or short code. If you have a really big list and brand and you want good delivery, short codes are definitely a good way to go. It's not cost efficient if your lists are like really small or whatever, but I'll explain all that to y'all another time, another day. But your boy wanted to say I am so happy. At the end of my day, I'm shooting this video, which I love because I already knocked out all my work. So this is a wrap. Basically, all y'all, thank you. Please, if you haven't, I love seeing every video. Like and subscribe. We love seeing that number grow. And looking forward to talking to you next time. It's your boy, The Balance Hustler, and I'm out.